talk about the Archangel. The Archangel is our flagship suppressor. It's our first suppressor that we ever designed. We've gone through different iterations of that, various improvements in performance, but the Archangel is 9¼ inches in length. It is 14.5 ounces in weight, and it's 1.5 inches in diameter. So the Archangel is light. It's lighter than a lot of the bigger names out on the market that are even shorter, okay, in length. If you're looking for Hollywood quiet, if you're looking for the lowest in recoil, okay, the Archangel is it. Now, we typically say we leave the Archangel for your magnums, okay, for short actions, your 308s, your 6.5s, and all that stuff. It's a little bit of overkill. But if you want to be the quietest guy out on the range, then the Archangel is the one that you want to pick. If that's important to you, you need to know what your requirements are as far as the product that you're looking to purchase. What are you expecting out of the performance of what you want to purchase? Okay, a wrench comes in many different sizes. You got pipe wrenches, crescent wrenches, pox-in wrenches. They can all, okay, take a 1/4-20 bolt and open it and get it to work it, loosen it, whatever. A pipe wrench is going to mar the crap out of it. It's not going to do the job as effectively as a box-in wrench does. That's for that application. Okay, suppressor's the same way. So the Archangel is really, you want a 30 cal Archangel, 300 Win Mag, doesn't get any better than that. Okay, your 300 Norma Mags, your big magnums, it is, I will go up against any suppressor in the industry and put money down on that bet that we're the quietest. And as far as accuracy goes, all of our cans are accurate. That is paramount in our performance, is accuracy. Lightweight, we went to the lightest that we can. We've actually over the past couple of years, based on feedback of people, the different versions and iterations and improvements that we've made, we've actually been adding a little bit of weight just in the right places, so that the wear and tear, the performance is the absolute maximum, and you've got a suppressor for life. So the Archangel's where it's at. 6.5 Creedmoors and things of that nature. It's going to be still your best performing suppressor, okay? But it's a little overkill. Okay, the Art Neo is where we tend to send people to that. Now, if you're then we send people, if you're a savvy suppressor owner, you own several of them, you're not looking for the quietest thing out there. You need other features. You know, that different style of wrench. You know, crescent wrench versus a box-in wrench, right? Whatever application you're going to need, and you want shorter and lightweight, right? For maneuverability, getting in and out of small spaces or hunting or whatever. Like maneuvering through the woods, you know, and you're not looking for the quietest thing out there, then the Nemesis is maybe something you need to look at. Okay. Now I do have a lot of people. There's a different approach you take with this with the Archangel, and think about this suppressor is going to be your suppressor for life. Okay, you're going to have it for a very, very long time. The benefits to a suppressor that people don't realize is the reduction in recoil and that sound reduction are probably the two biggest benefits. Now, case in point, when I moved back from China, I wanted to go shoot, right? That's the first thing I wanted to go do. My father and I reconnected that shooting kind of activity, and that was a good thing for our relationship. Now, when he would stop, he was stopping at 300 Win Mag. Swore he would never go higher than that. He's now interested in 375 Chi-Tech. Why? Because the suppressor reduces so much recoil. It makes shooting so pleasant that you're shooting, the ideas and the concepts you have about shooting are probably going to change. You might find yourself wanting to go bigger in the future. If you have any inclination to do that at all, then the Archangel 338. If you think you might be interested in a 338 Norma Magnum or a Pua Magnum or something like that, then going with a larger bore on the Archangel is going to get you many more options. Okay, so it's going to grow with you a lot more. So an Archangel 338 on a 6.5 Creedmoor is still going to perform great. It's going to perform great on an AR-15. You're still going to be super happy with that. You're going to be happy with that whenever you're shooting against everybody else at the range that has whatever the latest and greatest are on suppressors. It's still going to be a top performer. Now we have other guys that take that a step farther and they go with the Archangel 375, even though they're shooting it on a 308. You're going to, gain a couple of decibels louder there, just a few, not astronomical, but it's going to grow with you. Okay, so there's that strategy to think about as far as your kind of like the future of your suppressor body and what kind of options are going to be there for you. So that's the Archangel. We kind of say, leave that to the Magnums or Super Magnums if that's what you're looking for. If it's your first suppressor and you want Hollywood quiet, if you want to have the quietest suppressor out on the range or next to all your buddies, if that's important to you, then consider the Archangel line. Okay, if that's one of your most important factors for your purchasing decision is quietness, the Archangel is where you're going to want to stick with it. If you want to give up a few decibels and be right there with all your buddies, and still so impressive, but super lightweight, a little bit shorter, a little bit more maneuverable, then start looking at the Arc Neo. Okay, the Arc Neo is by far our most popular suppressor because it pretty much competes with everything out there on the market. It's a touch cheaper and it's lighter. It's going to be 12 ounces versus 14 and a half ounces. And so that's where the Arc Neo is. But again, if you've got the Magnums, if you want to shoot Magnums, it's gonna make your recoil much. The longer the suppressor, the more volume you have, the more recoil reduction it will have. It will be a much more gentle push on your shoulder. And as you go shorter down to like say a Nemesis, which is 6 inches in length, it's going to get snappier. The recoil will get snappier. It's still going to be very, very pleasant, but that's how that changes as you go down in suppressor release. Also, if reloading is very important to you, and you're pushing your cartridges to the max, you're at 300 Win Mag, and you're pushing your cartridges, and you got a little bit of a sticky bolt or a little bit of pressure signs, the Archangel, you won't reach pressure as soon with the Archangel as you would with a Nemesis. So if you don't have any pressure signs, but you're right there at the limit for the Archangel, if you start switching down to a Nemesis, your back pressure is going to go up a little bit. Recoil is going to get a little snappier, and you'll start to see a little bit more pressure signs inside your reload in practice. Maybe a sticky bolt or something like that when you didn't have a sticky bolt on the Archangel. So it's just inherent in volume and the mechanics of what's going on. So give us a shout, customer service at crowsuppressors.com. We can't get to everybody's phone calls. We're usually on the phone while you're trying to call in. So we answer all emails in a day. We will get back to you. If you want us to call us, just put that in the email. Hey, give me a call back. Here's my number. I got a couple questions. So we're here to serve you. We back all of our product, 100% guaranteed. It's a lifetime guarantee. We warranty everything except for complete negligence, and we take care of all of our customers. We stand behind our product. We don't have issues. Every company's had their issues. We've worked all that stuff out. We've worked through all that. We've been around for a long time. We've been doing this 6-7 years now, and we've got a lot out there. But it's only about word of mouth. We don't do all the big fancy marketing and stuff like that. All of our performance, all of our business is just based on word of mouth and extremely happy customers. So give us a shout. We're going to take care of you. And if you've got any questions, email us, and we'll get back to you as fast as we can.